Hello and welcome to Late Night Creatures 32, the mystery episode. So, I got this idea from I guess the best thing to describe it as was, I got this idea from the an earlier episode that we did, the Warped Real Things, in which I drew a rabbit without looking and then proceeded to fill in the outline or awful rough blind drawing I had drawn with details to make it a more complete thing. And looking back, that was actually really fun. So what I'm going to do on this episode is I'm going to draw an outline without looking straight into the camera, right at you all viewing at home, so you know that I'm not cheating. And I'm going to draw an outline. It might connect, it might not, we'll have to see. And then I'm going to fill in the outline with 1, 2, 60, somewhere in that range number of creatures. So that by the end of the night we have sort of this clump of monsters at our disposal to use for whatever we really see fit. My first thought is we're going to use them as a projectile to hurl at something. But let's draw the outline first to see what we get. So I'm actually going to look a little higher because I can very easily catch the canvas in my peripherals. So we gotta, real quick, here we go. I'm actually going to close my eyes. That's extra fair. So here we go. We maybe bring that, and then we can do this. Is this around the corner? Are we at the corner? I'm sure we're at the corner. So I'll go ahead and cut along like we're at the bottom. And then I can go up and around. And if my mental map in my brain's correct, we should land at the end right about there. Alright, well, that wasn't exactly as planned, but that's a pretty good outline to start off with. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to go ahead and try and finish out this shape here. Please be right. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes again and I'm going to finish out this shape. There we go. So here's the outline that we're going to be working with this episode. We're going to fill this with several creatures, or maybe make it one creature, but because the name of our show is plural, and I don't think I've ever actually just drawn, no, that's not true, Tommy. Aside from him, I rarely just draw one creature. As such, I'm going to fill it up with as many as I see fit. So now we have to find a place to start. I think this right here looks good, because this could definitely be a head. So I'm not going to draw outside of this original outline. In fact, I can actually limit myself perfectly if I go here, use the shrink selection tool. Now, the only problem with this is that we're going to have this thing at the bottom here for most of the episode, but it makes this whole exercise completely fair and actually a little easier on me because I don't have to worry about really going outside the lines. So I'm going to make this into a head type of shape here. Make sure it has these nice little creases. And then we'll go in and start putting in our face. Because, as you do, this is the steps that you go through. I think he's just going to be a nice little chubby-cheeked gentleman. Maybe has this nice froggish mouth. Very good. And comes around. Here he is. See, he's going to be a nice little happy creature of some kind. And then we got to finish him out. So this is actually all I'm going to draw of him. This is his little leg. If only there was a way. Actually, let me see if I can rig this. I can jimmy this to where I can make this look like two legs so that this makes sense. I think that's the way to do it. There he is. Oh, he looks great. I'm actually gonna throw a little tail on here. I don't draw tails a lot on this show. That's weird. Creatures usually have tails. Well, not usually, but a lot of them have tails. And I don't think I draw tails that often. So here you are. Here's a little tail, connection to the spine. It's very correct. So now I think we'll cut over to the opposite side here, because this is another round bulbous shape that we can make into something. And I think I'm going to finish out this head here. Like so. And then we're going to take the body from that. Like so. Yeah. Okay, cool. And droop the legs down. Down there. There we go. So now we have this sort of cocky little guy who's just chilling out right here. So I'm going to give him some nice little beady, swaggering eyes. There he is. Those aren't beady anymore. They're just cute. But he is for sure. He's got that swagger. And he knows it. That's not how you draw the face that I'm trying to draw. That also doesn't look right. I'm trying to draw a smirk. Not sure if it's coming across. There he is. There's that smirk. Give him some nice, I'm gonna give him full lips. Oh yeah, there he is. Give him a shirt. Make sure this looks like a shirt. It's actually a one piece, so there's no separation. He just, he just chills out. That's all he does. So we have our two, and what a pair they are. But we still have so much space to fill. So I think the next thing to do is move on to a bigger undertaking. I'm going to take this drawing here, this whole little peninsula type outcropping, and we're going to make this just into one big head. One big mongrel-like mass. Come down here and give this nice mouth. There he is. Let's see, for teeth, bring these out up here. And there's that. So then we have the teeth coming. How would those go? Hold on, let me figure out perspective real quick. I think they would go, yeah, something like that. That's pretty close to what we're looking for. All right. Then let me. There we are. I gotta just make those teeth look a little. I'm gonna go back in and fill that back in. Don't worry. I just had to make these teeth look less blocky. Give them a bit of a. There we go. So we have those teeth, and then I want to add in this other layer, not layer, but the rest of the tooths right there. I'm not gonna throw any in gums like I usually do. He's not a gummy one, which is very odd because like I draw pulled down lips with gum lines showing so often. It's basically I could maybe call it a trademark of mine. Not a trademark, because I mean I'm not the only one who does it, but it's almost every time I draw teeth, you can see at least some gums. But not with this guy. He's different, and he's gonna have a cute little pig nose. Aw, okay. He's cool. I like him. And I gotta decide. We might go back later, but I gotta decide if these are all, if this is just one big pile, like I said in the beginning, or if they're all conjoined and they're just this disgusting congealed fatberg of monsters. Oh, cool. And then maybe I want to get some beady eyes in here. See, these are beady eyes. And now I need to get a body. So maybe because of that huge head, he kind of just used the head for everything. So the rest of his body's kind of just like atrophied. So he has an incredibly small little boy body. All right. So There we go. We have 3 creatures. I wanted him to be bigger, but he ended up not being bigger. I need to take a creature just all the way across this. So I have to find... Okay, there we go. I got this. Wish me luck. Okay, that works. Then we bring this around. And that comes around to right around there. And awesome. Now we have a little snake. A little snake Wormulon here. He's gonna be very angry. Bring that. This cool, awesome, angry eye. Maybe give it that snake-like quality. And yeah. Yes. Okay, and then he has this little ridge here, so maybe that's where his nostrils are. There's some creature, well, not creature, but animal who has nostrils like up around the forehead area, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of an alien from something. Doesn't matter. I've seen that before, and it's a cool little design thing. Now we gotta add in a mouth. And so for mouths, it's really important to make sure that your mouth makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is not that. I'm gonna bring this mouth just sort of all the way back to here. There we go. And here's our friend, Mr. Mouth. He's pretty awesome, you know, as he is a mouth. So that means I gotta make these... Oh no, this was a bad decision to connect the mouth all the way to there. Because now this is not gonna look right using the outline. But that's okay. You know what? That's alright. I'm gonna actually do something different. Not very different. I'm just gonna make that mouth closed. So I don't have to worry about the ins and outs and perspective of drawing those teeth with our current outline. For those of you just joining us, what I did was I blindly drew an outline, and I'm now filling in said outline with creatures for our big mystery episode. It's a mystery for everyone because I had no idea what was going to happen going in either. Because I could have really messed up and drawn any shape possible. It's probably going to be fun to go back and watch this episode just to see how badly I actually messed up to get this shape. Because it does not match the image that I saw in my head at all, which was the intent, of course. I'm going to give him just this little, sliver. I wouldn't say slit, but it's for poop. At the back of him here. Let's see. So, yes, someone just asked what we're drawing. I don't know if you were there for the explanation, but I just explained it. So I hope you were here. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have the snake. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know why I drew, like, veins, but I'm going to keep going. Or maybe, oh, okay, this can be, like, his snake pattern right here. It comes around. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Goes through the mouth. Awesome. And so he has that. And then there's that. So now I think we need to... Oh, I see a shape right here. There's a shape. Well, let me try that again. There's a shape. Okay. So these, I immediately saw goggles. I don't ask why, because I'm not sure exactly why my thought process went to there. But that shape, automatically, I saw goggles. Also, trying to explain my thought process is very difficult. Oftentimes, I don't understand it myself. That's why one of the hardest questions I get oftentimes whenever I show, when I show people my art for the first time, a lot of people ask me like what my inspirations were, like what really inspired the specific piece I'm working in. I worked on and I'm showing them. It's usually really hard because a lot of times with my stuff, just like I'm doing here, but for my more impressive works, I kind of just go. I usually don't start with an idea. I kind of doodle, and then if it becomes a more interesting drawing, then it becomes a more interesting drawing. I never try and tie myself down because, at least in my experience, I lost my train of thought. At least in my experience, whenever I have an idea in my mind, it's always going to be less than what. It's always going to be better than what actually is going to get put on the page. So, and that might just be me. I know there's a lot of people who can immediately put their ideas in their head onto the page. I struggle with that, and so oftentimes it's nice to have an idea just be born on your own accord without the pressure of you having a idea already. So then you don't have to live up to standards that you've imposed on yourself. That was a rant and a half. So I drew this goggle crocodile here. He's just chilling. So now we have this very nice shape here, which I think I can just fill in. Fill in as just a very, fill in as just an angry dude. There he is. By far the worst drawing of the night goes to this guy. Not because it's inherently bad, just it's very, very boring. But there he is. He's the angry man. He has long eyes. Let's see. Okay. So now we have to go back up and deal with this. I've basically taken out this bottom half of the outline. Everything's filled in there. So now I have to figure out what to do around here. So I see another head. I see another head and body right here. There we go. So that's a nice shape to work with. And we have kind of this, I kind of see like a flat top type deal right there. And so then we can put in the eyes. Thinking maybe these weird kind of six-shaped eyes. Or no, yeah, that's there. That's what we're going for. That's a very childlike eye. That looks like something, that's like a 6-year-old type of eye. And then we can add in, oh, that's gross. I just noticed something. Don't worry about what. All will be revealed, as is always the case when I have a disgusting, awful idea. So we have this, and so I can take the outline here and bring that down to the back of the mouth, which gives me complete and utter freedom, because this was not part of the outline, so I can't erase this, which gives me complete and utter freedom to then come up, and I wonder if anyone guessed it in the chat. There we go. Very nice. Ew. Fun times. I'm just gonna draw some slobber coming off there. Little droplets. And maybe we, oh, and then that makes this distressed expression so much better. Okay. This is not very kind to the involved parties. Okay. Let me make this a little more sinister now, because I've done this. Oh, that's nice. There we go. I was gonna do something different, but this eye birthed itself. And I'm gonna make this sort of like a little dulled spike. Okay, well, I'm glad that people are liking the angry guy. He took the least effort. Actually, that's kind of common, though. Oftentimes, the easiest characters to draw are very well liked. Okay, so now we're getting into a bit of a problem. Because I have this big space right here that's pretty disconnected. So, really what I think I should do is I should make all of this one creature. And to do that, the best thing to do is to do this and this, and give him these nice eyes that are just very, very happy. And then come back behind these guys and draw a very kind, extremely friendly, nice wide smile at the back there. And I think that is, for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, the best route to take in this moment. I'm going to cut these teeth off around here, and then I need to take So he's upside down, drawing an upside down smile, which is not actually very hard, but just requires a bit more thought than usual. And then I'm gonna give him sort of these eyes. You know the eyes. They're the eyes that are like this. You know, the eyes. And they're giving some bags there. And there he is. Okay, there we go. So now, as I said earlier, I'm not sure, wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna fuse them all together real quick. And it's gonna be a quick project. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. But they are all fused together here. They're one big happy family. And then he can be fused over here where that tongue's happening. Okay. And he's sort of stuck on there. Oh gosh, this is actually like kind of getting, that's actually kind of awful. This might be too much. But you know what? This was 32. It's titled question mark. It's the mystery episode. And trust me, in the thumbnail for this, no one's going to know what's going on. It's just going to be this outline silhouetted. That's all it's going to be. So no one's going to know the absolute horror and turmoil they are walking into. Oh god. I really actually I don't like this. Is this how my drawings make other people feel? If so, I'm doing a great job. My goals are achieved. Gosh. This is a mess. Okay, we gotta fuse angry guy in. I don't even know how I'm gonna go about shading this. This is actually kind of is gonna be an undertaking to do anything with. Luckily though, I don't have to color it because the thumbnail is gonna be the silhouette. So that's a positive. But I might color it for fun. So we have, oh my. Oh, this is problematic. I'm gonna fuse them together. I think maybe the rest of this episode, I might not shade. For the first time in a while, I might not shade. But I might just keep adding these little fused together, pulled skin marks in a few more places, and then we might call it an episode. Cause, ooh, maybe we can fuse this hand in here. Oh dang, guys, I'm starting to have a significant extra amount of fun, which is usually a problem. All right. Look at it's pretty bad. This is not a fun time for anyone involved, including you, audience. I think. I mean, hey, I'm sure there's someone out here who's like, reminds me of my family days back at home. And if that person is you, I really hope it's no one. I said family days back at home, and that's not at all like a thing people say. He's very fused. Maybe we can. I want to fuse this leg. I want to fuse this leg as well. Well, that didn't work. There we go. All right. So we have some nice level of fusing right there. Oh, this is kind of just the worst because he just has that thing living on the back of his head. You need this on his shirt? We'll talk. We'll discuss. Maybe I can attach. Oh, that's not supposed to be like that. Maybe I can attach. I'm gonna attach the top of the crocodile's head here to the to Angry Man 2. Oh no, he's very attached. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I was thinking about attaching like a whole seam, but that would be too much. Ooh. Guys, I'm going to do something gross. I hope everyone's ready. I hope everyone is very ready. So, there we go. There he is. His eye got fused in. Maybe I should just do the normal. I want to fuse Angry Man's eye into. No, I like the original. The original worked. And then I need to work on this skin pull there a bit. Okay, look, we'll discuss shirts. I've considered it, but I don't really have enough of a fan base to actually do anything with it. Jeez, and then maybe we can. Oh, let's use the eyelid, because why wouldn't we? Yeah, the rest of this is gonna be the rest of the episode, without a doubt. This is too much fun, and so because this fusion is right there, we can sort of do this nice little. Oops. We can do this nice little pull down. There we go. And so now that eye, and then bring that around like that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh. that was a multiple mistakes culminating in that happening. And then maybe adding in, sorry, I'm keep going back to his eye. Maybe adding in just some. Oh, that did it. All right. Oh no, I feel bad. I feel so bad. This is the horror. Oh, guys. Guys, it's time. It's time to do what we all knew needed to be done at some point. There we go. I feel bad for this. This is probably going to be the worst of it. But oh no. Well. Oh boy. Oh no. This is. Oh hey, we can let's get rid of this. All right. Well, here they are. I just want to add in. Something over here. Just I know I'm breaking theme here, but I think it's needed. I just think it's important to put this in real quick. He's very shocked. Oh no. Poor boy. This is a young child. Oh wait. Okay. I'm just gonna real quick. I'm gonna add something another thing outside the outline, but trust me, it's servicing a greater goal. And also, it's my show. I can do what I want. Wow. Just gonna add. Don't worry too much about what's going on. Again, as per the usual, all will be revealed shortly. Add in this here. Let's see, what's a good name? I like Thomas. Let's do Thomas. Here we go. Yay! Oh my. What a. Oh no. Oh man. Well, I gotta go. I'm going away. Thank you for joining me on Late Night Creatures. Oh man. Take a picture. Take a picture to of that. Actually no, I'll post a picture of that, and then everyone just send it to their friends. No context. Just here. It's a gift. Give it to your loved one for Valentine's Day. This has been Late Night Creatures. Good night, everyone, and goodbye.